Damn, you know, I'm thinking it's crazy because doing this hip-hop shit, man, it took me around. I've been all over LA, New York, down south. But I remember a time, my hometown, Elgin, Illinois. I remember when that shit was just my whole world. It's fucking crazy. I'm living life without a care. This is in the early 80s when the Elgin Mall was called Zaire. I used to walk there and get my shoplift on, shove toys under my shirt and then get gone. Spinning on your back was the new dance. I used to beg my mom for them parachute pants. Never got them, but I did get that Michael Jackson jacket, cause back then he was the biggest pimp on the planet. Hey, true talk, you can check your history. Had the whole world out there trying to moonwalk. Mr. T introduced the Mohawk. The first WrestleMania he teamed up with Hulk Hogan, and there was no PlayStation or Nintendo, just one joystick, one button. It was simple, I gotta admit y'all. Atari was the shit, y'all. Pac-Man, Pinball, Donkey Kong, Pitfall. Biggie wasn't famous yet, neither was Tupac, but LL Cool J had me wanting a boombox shit. What was he, 15 on the scene, talking about crushing rappers like a jelly bean? Def Jam turned that man into a machine. Chicago Cubs always lost, but I stay true to my team. In 85 when the Bears played, shit hit the fan. Walter Payton, Willie Gault, Jim McMahon. I guess you had to be there to know the feeling of watching the quarterback get sacked by Otis Wilson. Remember William the Refrigerator Perry, Gary Fensick and Mike Singletary. Damn, time flew by so quick that it's scary, and I think that's why I feel it's so necessary to bang these rhymes out and just go for what I know. Maintains the name and ain't shit stopping my show. I was born in the 70s, raised in the 80s. The 90s came, I think that's when I went crazy. The future's what I am, but it's the past that made me. Fuck my dad for not helping my single mother raise me. The Bears won the Super Bowl against New England. They thought that they could beat us, what the fuck was they thinking? Super Bowl shuffle, can't forget that. Actually, that's what got me starting to rap. I'm watching Cheech and Chong and Kung Fu flicks, trying to be Bruce Lee and not giving two shits about shit we give a fuck about now, like new kicks. Cause Nike changed all that shit in 86. The first Jordans came out and they've been making them since. They were red and black, everything I said is a fact. See, back then they were like 30 bucks a pair. Now the price quadrupled, it's nuts, I swear. Even my son's like, Dad, I want some new Jordans. Me, I'm like, shut up motherfucker, I'm recording. Gotta get this money, son. And by the way, put my motherfucking beer down, punk. You ain't 21, life is very short. I remember being young as hell, playing tag on Marbury Court. In 86 going into 87. See, back then them apartments were still roach infested shit. They need to tear them brown motherfuckers down. I don't understand what's going on with my town, but it's my home. I'm strictly Elgin to the bone. I'ma always be back no matter how far I go. I was born in the 70s, raised in the 80s. The 90s came, I think that's when I went crazy. The future's what I am, but it's the past that made me. Fuck my dad for not helping my single mother raise me. Y'all know what's up, Elgin was grimy yourself growing up. Almost every single building downtown was boarded up. I'm playing hide and seek in them, stepping over bums. I'm poking them with sticks for fun, and then I'd run. Gang activity started taking over the neighborhood, soda, the coke and the baking soda. Crack hit the scene hard. Crackheads developed and walked the streets looking like retards. This became an everyday thing for me to see, so I ain't really paid no attention, I'm just being me. But little did I know that I was in the process of growing up while surrounded by a bunch of nonsense. Hung with some vice lords, hung with some GDs. This was way before I started making CDs. Just a young teen trying to get by, putting 5 on the weed cause I'm trying to get high. Got into selling drugs, it made sense, I needed bread. Every move was like a chess move, I had to think ahead. So I'm staying up at night trying to get my money right. Writing rhymes became a hobby of mine. I'm hanging out all the time with all my rap buddies, the weirdo artistic types that act funny. Still trying to concentrate on that crack money. Bagging up 40-piece rocks and fat 20s. From Belmont to the creek, from the mills to Ann Street, I would creep on the low 7 days a week. Cops hot on my trail, but they were slow as a snail. That's why a motherfucker like me ain't never been to jail. I was born in the 70s, raised in the 80s. The 90s came, I think that's when I went ain't crazy, the future's what I am, but it's the past that made me. Fuck my dad for not helping my single mother raise me. Elgin, Illinois, baby, that's where I was born at. That's where I'm from. Grew up there like a stray cat in the streets and shit. It was my whole world. Used to be out in the mills. Was a little badass kid. Watch court, high rise and shit. You know what I mean? Playing pee-wee football and shit. Just playing Drake Field every Saturday morning. I played for the Bears. Shit is wild. Remember Sean Baldwin, crazy ass DJ Sean Baldwin? Remember Casa Linda? Partners out there. What the fuck was going on over there? They had dirt floors and shit. Before the riverboat came and turned this town around. You know what I mean? I guess we needed it. Marbury Court is still lotion infested. Play tag over there and shit. That's some Elgin shit. The Twins. Everybody knows the Twins. They used to be over there in Ball City. The legendary DJ Rodney B. I was little. I wanted to be like him and shit. DJ Immaculate used to DJ all the hood parties with him and shit. That's where he's from. You know what I mean? Remember all the Maniacs on Spring Street? Them motherfuckers get the whistle. It was time to run. Nick's Liquor. Remember how packed Nick's Liquor would be on a Friday night? Be wild down there. Remember the Louse Posse? I used to be scared of those motherfuckers, man. What the fuck?